Did you know that to fill just one glass of orange juice, you need to squeeze at least 3 whole oranges? So just imagine what it takes to supply the entire world. Let's find out. It all begins here, inside massive white greenhouse domes, where workers carefully hand-sort thousands of dry seeds and place each one into individual soil cells. Tiny green sprouts emerge in neat rows, each one gently misted overhead. Greenhouse workers in straw hats slice each sapling stem with precision, called the first step in grafting. They tape a sweet bud chip onto the cut, ensuring every tree grows the exact juicy variety needed for your glass. These healthy grafted saplings are then loaded onto flatbed trailers and hand-planted in dry red soil, where black drip irrigation lines deliver a constant, vital stream of water to the roots. Protective white wraps shield the young trunks from hungry pests. But can you imagine how many years it takes before this dry field transforms into an endless, mature citrus orchard stretching to the horizon? It takes years. But finally, heavy clusters of bright golden oranges sway in the breeze. Before picking begins, researchers use digital calipers to measure each orange, confirming it has reached perfect size. Then fresh juice is squeezed, and a firmness gauge logs 82.0. Without these precise field records, large-scale harvesting simply cannot begin. Now massive yellow and blue mechanical harvesters roll into the grove. Inside, spinning white plastic fingers shake the branches, dropping ripe fruit onto fast-moving belts. This is why grafting mattered. These trees were built to survive this shaking. A fan blower separates loose leaves, while a metal auger screw conveys the clean, golden oranges down the belt. The harvesters pump a constant river of ripe oranges into massive green trailers, filling them in minutes. But why are giant circular saw blades suddenly spinning in the middle of a peaceful orchard? They're pruning tools. 5 blades trim top branches to a standard height, letting sunlight reach lower fruit for next season's growth. Meanwhile, a semi-truck hauls the fresh harvest away toward the factory. The trucks arrive at a massive, high-tech industrial processing complex to unload. Thousands of oranges tumble into metal hoppers, sliding down clean chutes before spreading across wide steel roller conveyor belts inside the facility. Most people don't know this. Large-scale producers often store not-from-concentrate juice in oxygen-depleted tanks for up to a year. But this factory does it differently, squeezed and bottled within 24 hours. This washing line is only the beginning. Here, the oranges roll across a perforated metal sizing plate. Smaller, undersized fruits fall through the holes below, separating them before anything else happens. The wet oranges roll forward on steel conveyors, receiving a final high-pressure shower to wash away any remaining orchard dirt. There are 2 very different kinds of orange juice. The cheap version starts as 65-degree brick syrup, boiled down to 6 times normal concentration, shipped frozen across the globe, then reconstituted with tap water. The premium version, like what you're watching, skips all that. Real fruit, pressed fresh, bottled fast. Black optical sensor bars scan each orange for color, size, and defects, far more accurately than any physical sizing hole. A technician monitors as hundreds are scanned per second, with mechanical gates automatically diverting any bruised fruit. The approved oranges are divided into separate parallel blue lanes, guided by smooth curved metal rails, sorted by exact size to ensure they fit perfectly into the extraction machines ahead. Here is the engineering marvel most people never see. The FMC inline extractor uses interlocking metal cups to squeeze a whole orange in less than 1 second, separating the inner juice and the outer peel oil into 2 completely distinct streams in a single mechanical motion. The metal cups clamp down, crushing each orange and unleashing a thick, foamy torrent of sweet juice, while the bitter peel oil is captured separately. Not a drop wasted. 1 ton of raw oranges yields up to 120 gallons of pure juice, but leaves behind roughly 1,000 pounds of solid waste, peel that's headed straight to a cattle feed facility. The peel oil in those clear pipes contains ethyl butyrate, the natural compound behind that freshly squeezed smell when you open a bottle. The golden juice streams into massive blending tanks, where large rotating metal paddles blend every batch smoothly. A technician collects a fresh juice sample from the tank to verify every batch before bottling. In the lab, it's tested for acidity, sugar, and contaminants. After the FDA's 2012 ban on Brazilian orange juice imports due to the fungicide carbendazim, quality control became more critical than ever. That's why every batch is carefully tested, ensuring no contaminant makes it into the bottle. Meanwhile, tiny plastic preforms glow bright orange under intense heating lamps, softening until they are ready to be blown into full-sized bottles. High-pressure water nozzles rinse each newly formed bottle, removing any dust before filling. Moments later, powerful valves inject a fast, frothy stream of fresh orange juice into every bottle at high speed. Down the line, plastic poly sleeves roll past optical tracking sensors, perfectly aligned before hot air shrinks each sleeve tightly onto its bottle. For the canned line, aluminum cans enter a rotary seaming wheel, where each lid is sealed with precise mechanical pressure. The cans then pass through a pasteurization tunnel heated to 165 degrees Fahrenheit for 16 seconds before being rapidly cooled. This precise process prevents cooked-off flavors. Finally, the finished cans are grouped in sixes and sent to the shrink wrap machines. Automated packers stack multi-packs as computerized conveyors keep the packaging line moving non-stop. Robotic vacuum grippers stack the cartons, while driverless vehicles quietly carry finished cases to the shipping docks. As the driverless vehicles clear the aisles, mechanical grippers lift heavy blue crates of fresh whole oranges. But these are not headed for the juice line. Why are whole fruits arriving here? These oranges are not destined for juice at all. They are heading to the canned fruit segment line, where they will be prepared as whole orange slices. Dozens of workers stand along the clean conveyor, using gloved hands to manually peel and separate each orange into individual segments. Vibrating ramps and high-pressure spray nozzles rinse every segment clean, washing away any remaining seeds or membrane. Workers sort each slice one final time before they head into the canning machines. Empty tin cans slide into the line in single file, each one receiving a carefully measured portion of sweet orange segments. Hot steam billows from the heating tunnel as the filled cans are guided into a rotary seaming machine. The rising vapor creates a tight vacuum seal to lock in freshness. The sealed cans ride up a steep incline, passing under black scanning loops that verify every single lid for a perfect, leak-proof seal. The verified cans slide beneath magnetic stabilizer plates, collecting on massive accumulator tables before moving on to the labeling stage. Inside the labeling machine, a motorized roller spins each can at high speed, pressing and gluing a colorful paper label tightly around its steel body. Vacuum wheels continuously pull fresh paper labels from a stack, feeding them into the rollers. Workers pack the finished cans into cardboard boxes as an automatic tape machine seals each flap shut. Inside the refrigerated warehouse, driverless automated forklifts transport massive white bins of fresh whole oranges to the dumper chute. The fruit rolls past gas-drying flames that quickly dry the skin surface, preventing post-harvest mold, before sliding down V-shaped lanes onto the sorting machine. High above, on elevated catwalks, technicians oversee rows of electronic sorters, where thousands of oranges travel along parallel lanes, scanned simultaneously by high-speed cameras analyzing color, size, and surface defects in real time. Millions of oranges arrive at the facility and are loaded onto the main sorting line. Based on size and quality, each orange is automatically dropped down onto a lower green conveyor channel beneath, sorted into different grades without a single human hand touching them. From there, the sorted oranges pass through a protective spray treatment, applying a fine coating that locks in freshness and extends shelf life for the journey ahead. Clean and coated, the oranges then travel toward the packaging station, where they are automatically weighed and sealed into net mesh bags according to their grade and size. Finally, those net bags are packed into branded paper cartons and stacked onto pallets, ready to be shipped to supermarkets around the world. Next time you peel a sweet orange, remember squeezing one 8-ounce glass of juice requires 3 to 4 whole oranges. Eating those same oranges would take 10 minutes and give you 9 grams of dietary fiber. Drinking the juice takes 10 seconds and delivers virtually 0.